Hi everyone, welcome to A Square Maths Academy. Today we are going to discuss about binomial theorem part 2. Now let us start the class. We are completed how to write your binomial theorem and how to find out the coefficients of binomial expansion. How to write your coefficients of binomial expansion. Find out the values of coefficients also. Okay, so see here, I will write here once again binomial theorem form x plus y whole power of n that equals to nc0 x power of n y power of 0 plus nc1 x power of n minus 1 y power of 1 plus nc2 x power of n minus 2 y power of 2 plus up to so on ncn x power of 0 y power of n. So this is binomial expansion. Okay, so we write now general term of this expansion. So why? Because here how many terms are exist here? N is the highest number. That's why how many terms are exist here? N plus 1 terms are exist here. Already we discussed about number of terms of binomial expansion in part 1. So I will provide part 1 link in the description. So see through the link, see the part through the link and watch the video also, watch that video also. So now discuss about general term. Okay, so how many terms are exist here? N plus 1 terms are exist here. So see here, general term is nothing but, suppose observe this one here, this is nothing but first term of this expansion. Okay, next one, second term is nothing but this one, second term of that expansion is nothing but that one. This is third term. This is n plus 1th term. Why? Because n plus 1 terms are existed. N plus 1 terms are existed. That's why we write here. This is first term, second term, third one. This is n plus 1th term. Okay. Now we write here general term. That is nothing but t r plus 1 term, r plus 1. R plus 1th term is nothing but general term. ఓకే రైట్. అంటే జనరల్ టర్మ్ అంటే ఏం లేదు, మనకి ఆ టర్మ్ లోపల మనకు కావాల్సింది సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ చేస్తే ఏ టర్మ్ కావాలనో ఆ టర్మ్ మనకు వస్తుంది. మనకు సపోజ్ ఆర్ ఈక్వల్స్ 0 సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ చేసినాం అనుకోండి, ఫస్ట్ టర్మ్ t1 వస్తుంది. ఆర్ ఈక్వల్ 0 సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ చేస్తే ఫస్ట్ టర్మ్ t1 వస్తుంది. ఆర్ ఈక్వల్స్ టు 1 సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ చేస్తే 1 + 1 2 అవుతుంది, t2 అంటే సెకండ్ టర్మ్ వస్తుంది. అలా మనకు కావాల్సిన టర్మ్ సెకండ్ టర్మ్ కానీ, థర్డ్ టర్మ్ కానీ, ఫోర్త్ టర్మ్ కానీ ఇట్లా ఫైండ్ అవుట్ డైరెక్ట్గా ఫోర్త్ టర్మ్ ఆర్ ఫిఫ్త్ టర్మ్ ఆర్ సిక్స్త్ టర్మ్ ఫైండ్ అవుట్ ఏమంటాడు ఎక్స్పాన్షన్లో. ఇప్పుడు మనకు రావాల్సింది ఏంటంటే ఎక్స్పాన్షన్ లోపల జనరల్ టర్మ్ తెలిస్తే ఆ టర్మ్లో మనకు కావాల్సింది అంటే ఫిఫ్త్ టర్మ్ కావాలంటే డైరెక్ట్ ఇందులో సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ చేస్తే మనకు ఫిఫ్త్ టర్మ్ వస్తుంది. ఫిఫ్త్ టర్మ్ రావాలంటే మనకు ఆర్ ఈక్వల్స్ టు వాట్ వి టేక్ కేర్ 4 we take here. 4 + 1 is nothing but 5. So fifth term we get here. Okay, we write now general term, that is nothing but t r plus 1 that equals to n c r x power of n minus r y power of r. So this is a general term t r plus 1 that equals to n c r x power of n minus r y power of r. Okay, మనకు ఇందులో ఫస్ట్ టర్మ్ రావాలంటే we put r equals to 0. That implies t0 plus 1 is nothing but t1, first term of this expansion, nc0 x power of n minus 0 that is nothing but n y power of 0 that is. So this is the first term, అంటే ఇది అన్నమాట nc0 x power of n y power of 0, ఇది ఫస్ట్ టర్మ్. నెక్స్ట్ సెకండ్ టర్మ్ రావాలంటే ఇప్పుడు r ఈక్వల్స్ టు 1. సో 1 ప్లస్ 1 దట్ ఈస్ నథింగ్ బట్ 2. సో t2 ఈక్వల్స్ టు ncr, r value 1, x power of n minus 1, n minus r that is nothing but n minus 1, y power of 1. So we get here second term. So already second term is nothing but this one. First term, second term, third term, like that. Okay, so what is general term? That is nothing but r plus 1th term is nothing but general term. Okay, so next suppose here expansion like this here అంటే ఇలా ఉంది x plus y whole power of n ఉంటే ఇలా రాసినాం. ఓకే, సపోజ్ x minus y whole power of n ఉందనుకోండి, ఇలా రాయాలి. అది మనకు కావాలి. ఎందుకంటే x plus y whole square మనకు తెలుసు a plus b whole square. a plus b whole square అంటే a minus b whole square కూడా ఎగ్జిస్ట్ అవుతాయి కదా. సో దానికి పాసిబిలిటీస్ ఎలా ఉంటాయి అంటే x minus y whole power of n ఉంటే ఎలా ఉంటాయి అనేది చూద్దాం. ఓకే, now see here substitute in place of y minus y we take here. Okay, minus y అంటే plus of minus y we take here. That is nothing but x minus y whole power of n. ప్లస్ ఇంటూ మైనస్ మైనస్ అంటే y ప్లేస్లో మనం మైనస్ y సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ ఇస్తున్నాం అన్నమాట. ఓకే, సో వాట్ వి గెట్ హియర్, సి హియర్ nc0 x పవర్ ఆఫ్ n యాజ్ ఇట్ ఈస్. ఎందుకంటే మనకి x ప్లేస్లో చేంజ్ చేయట్లేదు, y ప్లేస్లో చేంజ్ చేస్తున్నాం కాబట్టి y ప్లేస్లో మనం మైనస్ y రాస్తాం. హోల్ పవర్ ఆఫ్ 0 కాబట్టి హోల్ పవర్ ఆఫ్ 0. నెక్స్ట్ nc1 x పవర్ ఆఫ్ n minus 1 minus y whole power of 1. nc2 x power of n minus 2 minus y whole power of 2 plus nc3 x power of n minus 3 minus y whole power of 3 plus up to so on ncr x power of n minus r minus y whole power of r plus up to so on ncn x power of n minus n 0 minus y whole power of n. We get like this here. ఓకే, సో అబ్జర్వ్ చేయండి, ఇక్కడ ఈ ఎక్స్పాన్షన్కి ఉన్న దీనికి డిఫరెన్స్ ఏంటంటే ప్లస్ మైనస్ కొంచెం డిఫరెన్స్ ఉంటుంది అంతే, మిగతా సేమ్ యాజ్ ఇట్ ఈస్. సో హియర్ ప్లస్ minus y whole power of 0 is nothing but plus we get here, that is 1. Here minus y whole power of 1 is there, odd number this is, so that's why we get here minus into plus minus we get here. So see here directly I will write here, this is plus, here minus, here plus we get here, minus y whole power of 2 is there, 2 is even number, that's why we get here plus into plus again. So that's why this is nothing but plus minus alternately we write here. So here x minus y whole power of n is equals to nc0 x power of n y power of 0, directly I will write here, minus nc1 x power of n minus 1 y power of 1 plus nc2 x power of n minus 2 y power of 2 minus minus alternately nc3 x power of n minus 3 y power of 3 plus up to so on. Okay, so here minus 1 whole power of r we write here, minus 1 whole power of r. So why? Because here minus 1 whole power of r is there. Suppose r is even, we get here plus, r is odd, we get minus. So that's why we don't know the value of r is even or odd. So that's why what we take here, we take as it is, plus minus 1 whole power of r we take here. అంటే మనకి ఇక్కడ -1 whole power of r ఎందుకు తీసుకుంటామంటే ఆర్ వాల్యూ మనకి ఈవెనా ఆడా అనేది తెలియదు కాబట్టి, ఈవెన్ అయితేనో ప్లేస్ తీసుకుని ఉంటుంది, ఆడైతే మైనస్ తీసుకుంటాం కాబట్టి అది ఈవెనా ఆడా అని తెలియదు కాబట్టి -1 whole power of r as it is we take here. Thereafter remaining ncr x power of n minus r y power of r we take here, plus up to so on -1 whole power of n is nothing but even, we get here plus, n is odd, we get here minus. That's why -1 whole power of n we write here. Remaining ncn x power of 0 is nothing but 1 y power of n. So this is the expansion of x minus y whole power of n. Here also we write here general term, that is nothing but this is. So this is the general term of x minus y whole power of n. Okay, general term of x minus y whole power of n is nothing but -1 whole power of r nc r x power of r n minus r y power of r. Okay, so that is nothing but t r plus 1 again. So t r plus 1 equals to minus 1 whole power of r n c r x power of n minus r y power of r. So this is the general term of x minus y whole power of n. Okay, so general term of x plus y whole power of n is nothing but t r plus 1 equals to n c r x power of n minus r a power of r. Okay.
Right, next question. You find out the question here. The seventh term in the expansion of 4x minus 1 by 2 root x whole power of 13. So what are the options here? 13c7 2 power of 5 x power of 4. Second option is 13c6 2 power of 5 x power of 3. Third one is 13c6 2 power of 8 x power of 4. Next, fourth one is 13c6 2 power of 8 x power of 3. Clear? So first of all, we know the general term form. Tr plus 1 equals to ncr x power of n minus r a power of r. So this is the general term in the expansion of x plus a whole power of n. So we write here x minus a, that is nothing but minus 1 whole power of r we take here. Okay. So given expansion is in the form of x minus a whole power of n. Okay. So here observe the values here. X is nothing but here 4x. So I will write here x equals to 4x and a equals to, I will write here 1 by 2 root x. 1 by 2 root x. And n is nothing but power of expansion. N is nothing but power of expansion. Okay. So 13, 4x and 1 by 2 root x we find out here. Now see here tr plus 1. So we find out the term of t7. T7. So T7, that means here R plus 1 equals to 7. R plus 1 equals to 7. That implies R equals to what we get here? 7 minus 1, 6 we get here. So we got here all values here, x, a, n and small r also. Now we find out the term here, 7th, T7, minus 1 whole power of r is nothing but 6, we write here 6, n c r, n value 13, c r value 6, x 4x whole power of 13 minus 6 into a, what is a? 1 by 2 root x whole power of 6, we write here. Okay. So minus 1 whole power of 6 is even number, so that will be positive. Okay. Plus 13c6 as it is, 13c6. Why? Because here in this values here 13c6, 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 13c7 is there. So that's why 13c6 as it is we write here. Okay. Then after 13 minus 6 is nothing but 7 we get here. Oh, clear? 13 minus 6, 7. So 7 is nothing but 4 power of 7 and x power of 7 also. So I will write that one. 4 power of 7, 13 minus 6 is nothing but 7. So 4 power of 7 into x power of 7 also. Okay. Next, into 1 by 2 power of 6. 2 power of 6 square root of x. Square root of x is nothing but x power of 1 by 2 we write here. X power of 1 by 2 whole power of 6. That is nothing but x power of 6 by 2. x power of 6 by 2 we get here. Okay, now 2 ones are 2 threes are. So what we get here, x power of 3 we get here, and x power of 3, x power of 7 is there. So x power of 3 here 7. So 7 minus 3 is nothing but 4 we get here. So x power of 4 we get here. Okay. Next one, here 2 power of 6 is there. Here 4 power of 7 can written also 2 power of 14. 2 power of 14. So that is nothing but 13c6 as it is. 2 power of 2 whole power of 7 is nothing but 2 power of 14 into 2 power of 6 is there. So we write here 2 power of minus 6 also into x power of 4 is there. So x power of 4 we get here. So 14 minus 6, that is nothing but 2 power of 8. So what we get here, 13c6 2 power of 8 x power of 4. So this is the correct answer. So that is nothing but third option is the right answer.